Apologies that there wasn't a scrapbook process last week. I just hadn't done any scrapbooking in ages and hadn't filmed any either, so I didn't even have a video in my stash. So I am finally onto scrapbooking photos from February. Hallelujah! So this is a picture of my breakfast from when my mum and I went shopping in Bluewater to try and find my mum a dress for my eldest brother's wedding, which is only a week away. Oh dear. So yeah, here I've just I'm trying to get through some of my stash. So what I've done is I've taken all of my loose non-seasonal papers out and put them next to my desk so that I actually use them. And then I've got this really old pad. I think it might even be a first edition one, but I've no idea because I've lost the cover and it's falling apart and I've had it for years. I've no idea. But I'm just trying to use this up as well. Because I have so many papers and some really beautiful ones recently, but I've told myself that I'm not allowed to get any more until I at least use some of, like, try and use a lot of what I've got, because, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It takes up an entire 2 shelves on a bookcase, and if you watch my weekly vlogs, you'll know we don't have the most a vast amount of storage space in the house we live in. So anyway, I've wanted to try this technique for ages, the paper TED technique, so I've finally done it. This is actually the second layout I've done it on. The first one I did it on was a photo of Dodger, and you may notice I have some new scissors. I have some big proper paper scissors. I just got these off of Amazon, set of 3. So yes, and you can also probably see the Heidi Shine across the top of the screen as well. I may have made a cheeky order, mass order of all the Heidi Shines I could get. So yes, that happened. So yes, I did. You can see what I'm doing. So I mounted the photo on this black with sort of cream outlined roses, purely because it's a dark colour and you can't really tell that it's roses. And then I used a sort of non-patterned paper behind that for the bottom tear, and then another patterned paper which I didn't tear but I did sort of going around on 3 sides, and then this sort of, it looks red, I think it is like a dark burgundy colour, to go underneath that. So it's patterned, plain, patterned, plain, and then onto the background, which is also patterned. So yes, apologies if you can hear noises from outside. I've got the back door wide open, because it's a really nice sunny day. It's not too cold, it's colder than it has been. Like, I am sat here in jogging bottoms and a hood, sweatshirt. But yes, that's because of the wind. It'd be really nice and warm if it wasn't quite so windy. So yes, just securing down the bottom of that. having a bit of a tidy up. I do like to try and keep it as tidy as possible around me, which, you know, my desk is a mess at the moment. I've just looked over, there's tissues everywhere, there's ink bottles everywhere. It's a mess. So these are, I'm fairly sure they're a Dear Lizzie thicker. So I'm tried to work out in my head if I had all the right letters, but you know, I was getting... Was it the evening at this point? Yeah. So I just couldn't do it in my head, so I wrote it out and ticked them off. Dodger, enough! Sorry about that. I just heard something outside. Okay, so... Right. There's someone at the door, which is why the dog was barking. An Amazon parcel for me. Yay, I think I know what's in it. Yay. But anyway, so I decided to call this Chocaholic's breakfast, because that was my breakfast. A triple chocolate muffin and a hot chocolate with a nice pretty love heart in the top. Sort of love heart. Very rounded love heart. If you look at it on its side, it kind of looks like a Pac-Man. Right, I'm rambling. So I didn't have enough letters in the gold. Those thickers, I think I was saying, I'm fairly sure they're a Dear Lizzie one. So I had a look through my other alphas. I had some black ones, which are simply creative ones, but they fall off really easily, and I couldn't be bothered to get glue out and glue the back of them. So I ended up just using a black Sharpie. I thought about these silver ones, but I felt like they would have got a bit lost. Don't know what I'm doing here. I think looking through my alphas still. But yes, I ended up using a chisel nib black Sharpie, and I actually kind of really like it because some of the stripes are slightly metallic on the paper, so like the Sharpie doesn't like stay on it properly, as you can see. But I like that. And I kind of even like my writing as well. On this. And then getting some Heidi Shine in Heidi Swap Colour Shine. I watch Inky Quill videos. Adele calls it Heidi Shine, which I think is a much better name. But anyway, this is the colour Tea. So I put quite a lot of splatters of this around the photo and also around the breakfast bit of the title, just to help link it all in. And then dabbing up that giant droplet and a few other droplets with a tissue, and that is done. So bye.